they increase, or rather they are swiftly rising to the top of these 10 killers. We also have heart disease, stroke, Alzheimer's, and pulmonary disease, which are primarily brought on because of stress and also because of unhealthy practices. We also have lung cancer and lower respiratory infections. So especially nowadays, even if you are indoors, you're still exposed to pollution. And maybe unless you have a HEPA air purifier, your lungs are still in danger of, or you rather, are still in danger of incurring any of these illnesses. Even when it comes to smoking, or say you don't smoke, but you're always constantly with somebody who does, you are actually more in danger of having these illnesses. We also have colon cancer here, kidney disease, and breast cancer. Yes, either of these incidents might be incurred because of genetics, but they might be also primarily aggravated or even caused due to stress, to pollution, to unhealthy eating practices, especially when nowadays it's a fast-paced world wherein we mostly eat fast food or processed food, or even some might consume alcohol as a stress reliever. And so there is an answer to all of these, and that is through stem cell. Now, stem cell is a very wonderful product because it is an all-natural and extremely beneficial product because it is found in all living beings on this world. So as soon as the egg cell is fertilized by the sperm cell, a stem cell is immediately produced or comes out of it. So the stem cell then duplicates into a cluster of cells called the morula, and then they again duplicate into the blastocyst, continue into exponential growth up until your organs are formed, up until the very end of the gestation period, where the baby is eventually born. So you can only imagine, since the stem cell is the very building blocks of all of us, you can only imagine what it can do. So take for example, a person needs a heart transplant, and so they need to find a viable heart donor. But with stem cell, it is a much lesser invasive form, or rather an answer to that. And also, since stem cell is in the embryonic form, it can address any health concern, even when you haven't caught onto it yet. And so there are numerous possibilities to the stem cell. Now, stem cell is not just recently discovered. It has been researched by the scientific community for decades. And so you can see that there are multiple research and scientific journals that had been published, including, as you can see here, we have Time magazines, all of which are very respected journals. We have, as you can see, journals here that indicate that stem cell can help address gout and arthritis, breast cancer, any type of cancer. We also have a person who was cured, or rather a person with HIV that was cured because of stem cell, which surprisingly is such an amazing fact, because even up till now, with all these scientific advancements that were made, we still don't have a direct treatment for HIV or AIDS. We also have treatments done on people with autism, even people with arthritis, and also there was even a journal presented here wherein a 100-year-old man looks like a 50-year-old person, all because of stem cell. And if you may ask, how can I gain stem cell, or how can I get it for myself? Well, we have multiple methods for that. First of which is placenta injection, which is primarily done in Switzerland or in Germany. And there is, yes, it is the most commonly known procedure. But there are, of course, a downside. There is, of course, a downside to it, because what happens is, of course, aside from flying out to it or to those countries and having to pay for your flight tickets and your hotel, your food and such, you also have to get tested out first to see if your stem cells are viable. And once that's done, you also have to have it extracted through either three methods. So first is through whole blood cells, second is through adipose tissue or fat, and third is through your bone marrow, which is the most painful procedure of the three of them, because what happens is they extract the stem cell from your spinal cord, and it might cause some infections down the line. And since it is also part of your central nervous system, it might hit nearby nerves, and it might even cause bone fractures. And so if you can only imagine all the time spent paying multiple days for a hotel, and also all the lab fees and doctor fees that need to be paid, it's not quite the cheapest thing in the world. And in the event that your stem cells are not viable, you have to have a stem cell transplant, which is more or less the same. The only difference is you have to look for another donor, which will supply you with the healthy stem cells, which might post you as at a much higher risk for rejection of those stem cells. We also have cord blood banking, wherein the mother, right after giving birth, they will cryogenically freeze her placenta. It's much cheaper than stem cell transplant. And fun fact, it is 10 times more. There are 10 times more stem cells in cord blood banking compared to stem cell transplant. The only downside is that it is limited to a 15 to 18-year viability. As soon as those years are over, you have to throw the placenta away. Also, it cannot cure any genetic disease. And also, it is limited for the use of only the biological mother and children involved. We also have placenta injection, which is normally done in salons or beauty centers. But the thing is, it is only a cosmetic procedure. It will not help address any health concerns. And also, most of those who administer the stem cells are not exactly board certified doctors. Also, there is a risk of the stem cell that is being injected, either their pig stem cell or sheep stem cells, which of course will pose as a risk, especially if they might have foot and mouth disease. There is a quote unquote free way to achieve healthy stem cells, and that is through a healthy lifestyle. But the thing is, you must have a strong will in order to stick to this strict regimen, because what will happen is every day you have to stick to at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep, 8 to 10 glasses of water, 1 to 2 hours of exercise, having a very healthy diet, sticking away from stress, from pollution, from alcohol, and from tobacco. If you are able to adhere to that, I salute you, but I'm sure most of us won't be able to comply with that specific and very strict regimen. And so we have the last option, which is adult cell banking, stem cell banking. Now, it's pretty similar to the stem cell transplant. The only thing is, instead of having it injected directly after, you will have to store it, cryogenically freeze it, up until a certain point in time wherein you have to use it. The only thing is, of course, these are adult stem cells, and it won't be able to cure any illnesses or any health concerns you've had prior to having them frozen. But there is a much more efficient and more affordable way to gaining stem cells, and that is through per-tier placenta. But so, if you might be wondering, how can a capsule compare to all these stem cell injections? Well, per-tier placenta is live stem cell, and that is made possible because of these 5 modern technologies employed by Reway Incorporated. And so our first is freeze drying technology, wherein as soon as the placenta is extracted, it is cryogenically freeze, wherein it will retain both its safety and also its effectivity up to 3 to 4 years. We also have nitrogen fill technology, wherein we extract the oxygen and instead have it replaced with nitrogen, because oxygen is where bacteria is bred or can breed. So, for example, like with potatoes and apples, you cut them up and you leave them exposed, you'll notice that they'll start browning, and that's because they start to deteriorate and go rancid. And of course, we don't want per-tier to go that same way, and so we employ this certain technology. We also have Enteric coated technology, wherein we make sure that per-tier can only will be able to reach the small intestine, and it won't burst upon contact with your stomach acids. We also have emulsification technology, because as with your cells, as with your skin, they do contain pores as well. So it just makes sure that per-tier can easily penetrate the cell and be able to go through the bloodstream at a very fast rate. We also have biosoft gel technology, wherein we make sure that as soon as per-tier reaches your small intestine, it almost immediately bursts. And since regarding also the coating, by the way, it's also made out of collagen, so that it can be easily absorbed by your body too. And just a quick trick too, you can also have like per-tier for those patients who have trouble like swallowing. You can also prick open the capsule, and you'll also notice that it is in liquid form. It is all live stem cell, and you can have that squeezed in under the tongue in a sublingual procedure, so that your body can immediately absorb and be able to, well, gain from per-tier. And so that, with all those 5 modern technologies, that is what makes per-tier placenta the top health supplement in the world, and also containing live stem cell, which was sourced from New Zealand. Actually, our stem cells are gathered from the placenta of a doe. Our deer in New Zealand, they are not harmed, nor are they killed, because our scientists just take the placenta and have them stored. And so if you might wonder why deer, because it is the only animal that does not have foot and mouth disease. And also, fun fact, they are also the only animal wherein they can determine what is good for them and what is not. They won't eat it if it is not healthy for them. They would even go as far as to starve themselves rather than to eat something that is like dirty or such. And also for most Asian countries, they are also considered as the divine beast. And so why do we need health supplements? Now, of course, no matter how much you try to eat healthily, there are still nutrients that might be lacking from your diet. And so, of course, you will try to supplement those required nutrients. And of course, prevention, because as the old adage goes, prevention is better than cure. And in the event that we get sick, health supplements also help us with a faster recovery rate. Also, detoxification, especially if we're constantly out and about, exposed to pollution, to smoke, and all like, say, the junk food and such. And also regenerative, when it comes to our healthy cells, we're able to produce more of those. And of course, to be able to repair the damaged ones. And of course, to protect ourselves, because especially nowadays, we have to have a very, very strong immune system. And for us to be able to lower the three highs, of course, you have your high cholesterol, your high blood pressure, and your high blood sugar. So we need peritneal placenta for us to be able to have all these addressed. It is just done with one product. And now it's more or less like there's no such thing as perfection, but with Rewe Incorporated, which is a Singaporean-based research and development company, we do strive towards perfection. Throughout the 13 years that Rewe International has existed, we don't stop trying to find the best possible edition that we can provide. So with the first edition that was released in 2008, aside of course from stem cell, we have avocado oil, squalene, we have borage oil, as well as aloe vera. And then with the second edition, because of course, we still want to become better at it, we have marine collagen and evening primrose oil. With our next generation or edition, we have mangosteen. And then with the fourth, we replace mangosteen with tomato, like pine. And with the fifth, we had dendrobium added, all of which there was no price increase. But now, with our most current edition, our sixth edition, it is admittedly one of the best editions that we have ever produced. Because, next please. Okay. Because with the sixth edition, we have, of course, our deer placenta, live stem cell, but that was increased to a ratio of 100:1. We also have apple polyphenol added, which is extracted from green apples, which is for each capsule, we have the equivalent of 100 green apples. Now, apple polyphenol, what it does for our body is it lowers our blood cholesterol, fat, and blood sugar. So it's extremely helpful for those with obesity. It also is helpful for people with allergic rhinitis, myself included. And also it increases your immune system. And also it decreases fatigue. And also it increases your endurance. So even at the end of a very long day, you still won't be tired. We also have marine collagen, which, yeah, we do have it since our second edition, but we had enhanced our marine collagen to nano-sized particles, or rather nanopeptides. So with this new version, what marine collagen is it's anti-aging, and it also helps people with joint pains and arthritis. We also have eucoidin, which is brown seaweed from Japan. And it does, well, this is one of the best products that Pertier has, because it is anti-cancer. What it does is it has apoptosis, which it does target and kill cancer cells within 24 hours. And it does not damage healthy cells, just what like chemotherapy does. And it also inhibits the growth of new cancer cells. It is also an anti-inflammatory and an antioxidant and antiviral, which is very helpful for cancer patients, especially with their lowered immune system. But the considered breakthrough ingredient with our new sixth edition is nucleoclavem, which is trademarked by Rewe International. With nucleoclavem, it is white strawberries extracted from white strawberries from Japan, and hand in hand with eucoidin, it is also an anti-cancer ingredient. It helps with apoptosis and also helps with antioxidants as well. And so, yeah, there are quite a few products or rather ingredients involved with Pertier, but Reway International, of course, wants more ingredients involved just to make sure that you get the best product involved here. Just so that, as with the slide involved earlier as to why we need health supplements, all these will help us address all of your health concerns. And so you won't just be a much healthier version of you, will also look much, much younger because of the anti-aging, rather reverse aging properties involved. Now, when it comes to PERT here, you don't have to be worried when it comes to how safe, efficient, or effective it is, because we do have multiple certificates that guarantees that. We have free sale certification, which just makes sure that we're able to market PERT placenta throughout the world. We also have New Zealand GMP certification for both our facilities, both the main and research facilities, and also the New Zealand food safety certification, because as with the ingredients that you saw earlier, we are already considered a food supplement. We also have Singapore General Hospital and HSA safety certifications, because since Reway is a Singapore-based company. And we also have our halal certification so that our Muslim brothers and sisters can take PERT placenta without any worries. And so just let PERT placenta be the holistic approach to being the best version of you, not being just much healthier, but also being much younger looking. And so before we finish this presentation, before I hand the mic on, metaphorically onto the next speaker, we do have a short presentation that we'll be showing you.
Yeah, I'm preparing the video. Just give me 1 second.
Please hold on for a while.
Tracing back in time, exploring the future, a decade's experience and technology, unleashing its highest potential, exuding perfection, breaking conventions based upon excellence, creating success and legends time and again. This is our commitment to you. Premium quality in the palm of your hands. Perfect healthcare right within your grasp. PERT Placenta 6th edition. Be the master of your perfect life. Refined through unlimited trials, creating the perfect combination of healthcare and technology, seeking new breakthroughs, soaring to new heights. This is our mission and responsibility. Freeze-drying technology. Live cells can be preserved and maintained bioactive for 3 to 4 years. Nitrogen-filled technology prevents oxidation, which will make placenta live cells rancid. Enteric-coated technology withstands stomach acid, designed to dissolve in the small intestines, greatly increasing absorption efficiency. Emulsification technology allows larger molecules to be absorbed by the bio-chylomicron pathway. Bio-soft gel technology ensures that the effective ingredients dissolve rapidly in the small intestine, boosting the absorption rate of the bioactive nutrients. Every ingredient meticulously paired, specially selected to give you only the best for your health. Gathering, refining, transforming, cultivating. Your satisfaction is our determination. Dear Placenta, increased to 100:1 concentration in the 6th edition, an increase in concentration, giving you an extraordinary healthy life. At the forefront of cutting-edge technology, backed by extensive research and development, marine collagen peptides, 10 times better absorption, through repeated trials in pursuit of the precise golden proportion, a unique masterpiece, the perfect union. Apple Polyphenol, extracting the essence from 100 apples, anytime, anywhere, a nutritional powerhouse. Exceeding medical science's mission, experience the most premium care. Fucoidan, inhibiting damaged cell growth, regenerating the body's vitality. An innovative breakthrough in evolution, a revolution in health supplements. Nucleoclavum, unlocking the secrets of the body, rigorously maintaining, guaranteeing the most optimal condition for your health. Harnessing performance-proven ingredients, combining advanced technology. Pertia Placenta 6th edition, elevating us to a whole new level of healthcare. One capsule, defining a new era. Your trust boosted our faith and gave us courage. Giving you the best as always, double the care, transcending the passage of time.
So let's all give a round of applause for this wonderful product, Pure Tear Placenta. And thank you so much, Sam. I'm so proud of you. You did it again this time as a presenter. And that was lovely, wonderful. I'm so proud. Now, if you believe in the product already, it is best that we could also, have somebody, a living testimonial, to present herself with her personal encounter with Pure Tear. And this person is really a very quiet person, in a sense that she would not really talk that much if you will not talk to her, because that's what I did when I met her. I met her in a bank, and it was an agony waiting in a bank. So what I did is just talk to her, and I was so great that she responded in a very positive way, and I was able to share Pure Tear Placenta to her. As months went by, I'm so amazed on how she has been creating friends with my team, and how she cracks decent jokes. It makes us laugh, actually. And with this, I would like to present to you my direct sponsor from what's her place? From Arkansas. I would like to welcome Winnie Fajardo. Give her a round of applause, please. Winnie, come in.
Please unmute.
Oh, there. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. In 2019, my mom passed away, and because of that, I got depressed. And through depression, I developed hypertension and diabetes. I was trying to cure myself by taking herbs, different kind of herbs. But it wasn't really helping me. I would get dizzy and wobbly. Then in 2020, September, I met Elvie, as she said, at the bank. And she gave me a card, and I asked her, what is Reway International? And so she explained it's stem cells, live stem cells portier placenta. And I have heard about portier placenta beforehand through a friend of mine. Her cousin got the cancer. She had breast cancer and she took portier placenta and now she's cancer-free. So after 2 weeks, I bought the set of portier placenta. I was kind of dizzy still and wobbly. After 2 weeks, my dizziness went away, but I was still wobbly. Then after a month, I decided to do Tai Chi again. And while I was spinning and rotating, after doing the exercise, I noticed that I would get dizzy. And that happened to me almost every day after that. And so it lasted for several months. And I was taking portier placenta 2 to 4 capsules a day, even sometimes 6 capsules. When I don't feel good, I take it orally. I just chew it and then take some more portier placenta. Then on my 7th bottle, I was telling myself, if I don't get any better taking this portier placenta after this 7th bottle, I'm not going to buy it anymore. It's not helping me. So on the last 3 capsules that night, I took 3 capsules. And the following morning, I felt good. I felt wonderful. That was the first time I felt so good in a long, long time. And so I decided to buy some more bottles, and I'm still taking it. So if any of you out there are guests and are not with Riwe International now, join, grab the opportunity, take control of yourself. Because through Riwe International, you can maintain good health, youthfulness, and the possibility of getting ultra wealthy. That's all. And I now return the podium to our MC, Elvie.
Wow. That's a great testimony, Winnie. Thank you so much. And I know you are speaking by your heart. You know what? It's very nice to really share this opportunity to people, whether they are your old friends, strangers, as long as it comes from your heart that you wanted those person to get better in terms of good health. And we might as well say financially, go ahead, because to be an angel to someone is really, you cannot compare that to anything that anyone could receive. So thank you so much. And before we close this Zoom meeting, I would like to pass on for the last, wrap up and inspirational talks to our team elite PAVO, Miss Aubrey Esmeralda. Come in.
So thank you so much for that, Miss Elvie, our newest Diamond 3 stars this June. Can we give her a round of applause? Now, to those who are new, of course, you might wonder, what is Diamond 1 star, 2 star? Okay, Diamond 3 star earns more or less $500,000 a month, or let's say $10,000 US. Okay, so thank you so much for hosting today your group, and of course a very good, or let's say excellent presentation from Sam Cardenas. I thought I'm not in a Tagalog room. I thought I'm in American room. Can we give her a round of applause? I hope, guys, you have learned something, because me, myself, I've been learning. It's like, a music from my ear, because she presented every single slides. It was really a well presented, actually, from a very young lady like her. And she's not even a star yet. How much more if she already has a rank? Okay, and congratulations to your new haircut. Okay. Now, of course, we would like to appreciate Winnie, okay, for sharing her own testimony generously. You know, if some of you may ask, do we have some testimonies? Are these testimonies available online in YouTube or what? No, that is why this presentation is live, because there are some people who don't want to who want only to keep this for themselves for confidentiality, but Miss Winnie shared this to us tonight. Can we give her a round of applause? You know, guys, Winnie mentioned last time, would you believe that she is still attending yoga at her age? And before she was taking pure tear placenta, she was like, sorry, Win, I'm going to mention, just like, you know, a curve has this curve back, you know, a signs of, because our body is like, car, okay, having this so many things to repair as we grow older, because remember that in life we only have 4 stages, and that is okay, that is we were born, we grow old, okay, we get sick, and we die. Okay, those are the stages that we cannot avoid. So we grow old every day, okay, as mentioned by our presenter, Sam. Okay, we get sick. Now the question is, when are we get sick? Are you prepared to get sick? Do you have enough money? Okay, do you think your insurances, health insurances can cover those expenses? And do you think your spouse or children or parents are ready to take care of you when you get sick? So congratulations everyone for being here today, because you know, this presentation is exclusive. That is why some people who have been in different food supplement, they may ask why we do not heard about this product, because in face-to-face, we do this presentation in the restaurants, in a 5-star hotel, okay, and you can join, okay, you can watch this by a special invitation. When you go to the office, in all countries and any branch of Riway International, as walk-in, the staff cannot sell you the product, because you must have someone, there must be someone, okay, to introduce to you the product. Why? Pure Tear Placenta is an oral live stem cell. This is not a simple supplement. This is a 90% cheaper compared to the price of a stem cell injection. So here in the Philippines, because right now in the room, so we have from Sweden, we have from Serbia and Croatia, we have from Australia, we have from Japan, okay, who else? And of course, in the whole Philippines, thank you so much. In India, thank you for joining Sankit. He is the one who is making our website, guys. So thank you so much for joining. Now, this, okay, you see here in the Philippines, it is only 5 years. And in your country, you don't have this office yet, but the company is already 13 years with one product. Now, let me share to you my screen. This is what happened to me when 4 years ago, I decided, okay, to do, okay, Riway business. So I was able to travel, by the way. Okay, so I said it takes time, but it's worth the wait. That's my rank right now in Riway International, Team Elite PAVO. That is, we started from 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, and now Team Elite PAVO. Now, this company gave me the chance to travel abroad. This photo was taken in, I think, Bangkok, or I cannot remember anymore. And the guy here, okay, is a Malaysian who has one leader who came in the Philippines in the year of 2015 when there was no office yet. So I'm telling you this for those who are new in Riway or first timer here in this Zoom, because if you plan to be the first in your city, in your country, now you have idea how to do this. Remember that stem cells is an exclusive secret of rich and famous. And here in the Philippines, politicians, celebrities, and business people, they're using stem cells. Now, this is the man. Let me introduce to you Team Supreme 2 Pegasus, Team Supreme Pegasus 2 with one ring, Mr. Alan Kang, 2015. When he came here in the Philippines, he cannot speak English. All he can do is, okay, all he can say is, was okay, yes or no. So for our leaders, it was so difficult for them to know more about the company, to know how, to know how to start the business, but they made it. That is why we really respect our leaders, these leaders who never gave up to pave the way for us. That is why we have this kind of life now, in spite of pandemic. So this photo was taken when we were in Bangkok last 2019, okay, to attend an international leadership training seminar. So people who attended, there are, I think, 14,000 people all over the world. So we were like few thousands from the Philippines. So this is the man who, one of the 4 that Alan Kang brought in the Philippines with him to saturate Philippines, to open the market. Our Team Elite Phoenix, Eric Chok, based in Brunei. This photo was taken last February 2020 when we were in one of the 16 headquarters of Riway International in Kuala Lumpur. So with me was my Diamond 2-star leader based from Iloilo, Ms. Riz. Okay, we were there attending training with the trainers. The training was done by a CEO himself. So this was the leader. These were the people who paved the way for us. That is why we are now enjoying this income, okay, and prestige and other perks in Riway International. One of these is our coach, Lania Diamond, Team Elite PAVO, also one of the few pioneers in the Philippines. And of course, the very first Team Elite Pegasus in our group, Doc Ancina. When we hear Pegasus, the lowest income of Team Elite Pegasus per month is 10 million pesos. That is like 200,000 US dollar. It's like winning a lottery every month, right? If you are in Riway International. So aside from earning money, okay, if you see the date in the poster, okay, it was January 2021. In one of the 4 cities in Philippines, this was in Manila, only 3 stars leader and elites can join. So these are the people who exerted more effort, okay, to grow their team, to develop their leaders. Remember, in Riway, we do not sell the product, okay? We develop leaders, and we were able to join this meeting, okay, this gala dinner. And Riway in the Philippines is already 5 years, and in these 5 years, we were like 4 branches. And this January, okay, the celebration of this event happened in 4 cities with branches. Last year, it only happened in Manila. All over Philippines, they flew to Manila to attend. Just after 1 year, it was divided already into 4 cities. Why? Riway International in Philippines alone grow in number 10 times. And that is not only in the Philippines, all over the world, even in those countries where there was no branches, there are no branches yet. So why I said that you are lucky and congratulations, because if you look at this as a diamond opportunity for you to be the first in your city or country, now you've got the chance. So we grow our team. We have this kind of 3 days training. This was in one of the, this was in Laguna, okay, sponsored by our Team Elite PAVO, Coach Lani. So we were there all over Philippines. We flew, and then this was actually in my own group. Some groups, they were there, but we had photo because during the night, we were giving away our, because the following day, after 3 days, we will be flying to Bangkok. So I gave incentives to those who achieve the rank for that month. I think 4 or 5 of them, okay, qualified for a free trip. Okay, I paid their ticket, and then 4 days, 3 nights in Bangkok, plus 4 of them got 10,000 cash allowance, okay, as incentive. So these were the four of us who never gave up. So I'm so thankful for these faces, you know, guys. If these 4 ladies gave up because of challenges, of rejections, of the insults, of, you know, of the sin zone. Okay, some of our friends already block us in Facebook and their mobile phone. Then we don't have few hundreds of people right now with us who are enjoying or earning money during the pandemic. So can we give a round of applause to these 4 ladies? Because of them, we are here. Okay, they did not give up. What I'm trying to say, guys, is do not give up. The 101 person that you might be sharing about this opportunity and hope, okay, this person might be the one or the next one to believe in you. Okay, and you can be an angel to them. So as I've said in my, I already stopped counting because pandemic since last year did not allow us to travel. So in just those years, I was able to go to different countries with branches, different events, different memories, different experience and learning. Okay, this was in Bangkok, a total of 30 trips. Most of those were paid by Reway International. So do you want that? Okay. And also gave me a chance to travel, to go out with my family anytime, okay, to enjoy. And in our Team Emerald, we only have 1 right now, Team Elite PAVO. And this July, we will be creating more Team Elite PAVO. There are so many leaders right now. I mean, there are few leaders right now in our group who decided to go to the highest rank, because if you are Team Elite PAVO, your lowest income per month is $20,000 US. 20,000 US dollar. And then you have a team. And then one of the reasons why I'm here is the health of both my parents. Remember that we only have 1 parent, we only have 1 mother and 1 father. And so the price of pure placenta is just a chunk of money, let's say, that they had spent for us, for who at what we are right now. Okay, it's actually our opportunity, our chance to pay back to our parents, because we can earn more money, but we only have 1 parent, 1 father and 1 mother. So we miss this actually every month. We were in the airport in different countries. Okay, and you know, when last 2017, my first flight to attend a gala dinner in Singapore, it was only me and my direct sponsor, Miss Mira Franco, the angel, my angel. Okay, and then after a few months, after a year, our team grew in number. So we were, imagine 2017, we were only two of us flying. Okay, we grow in number fast. So congratulations to this group in Japan. Okay, sorry, I don't have the updated photo right now. A local from Japan, a Diamond 2-star, Mr. Hiroshi, and his direct sponsor, Diamond 3-star Rain. And her group, actually, Janet is here, and her sponsor is Diamond 3-star Uncle Boy. So they extended, because here in Reway International, your single account is an international franchise where it gives you a daily income in Singapore dollar, wherever part of the world you are. And this team Emerald, able to sponsor 3 Baptist churches in our province. So here we go. Okay, we travel. This was just only few. We were actually many. When we flew there, we learn together. We fly together. Imagine in a month, you work so hard in this company. You earn Singapore dollar, unlimited income. And then you have 5 days abroad. Every month, 5 days you go abroad to learn, to shop, to go shopping, to tour. Okay, and we have this kind of event to give you the idea. Before pandemic, we're doing. There were thousands of attendees all over Philippines. You know, when we started in the Philippines, we were only very few. There were few days, few product presentation like this in the office, in one office of Riway International, that there were only 6 of us. But look, every day there are thousands of people in the Philippines alone during pandemic. But now during Zoom, before pandemic rather, now in Zoom, we are already in different countries. We're able to reach people in different countries. So this was in Sanya. We were there for 5 days, paid by our company. One of the 2 hotels we enjoyed in China, okay? And we're able to enjoy everything there. This was in Bangkok, okay? We have our event in the hotels that is actually every month. This one was last January, and there were almost 70 people attended. And you know, that event in the hotel produced so many new leaders, so many star leaders in this group right now, because investment is in Riway can give you a lifetime income. Unlike with the traditional that right now close open on and off business, what will happen? You will be still paying the overhead, the rentals and all. You suffer a lot. But Riway International is a very beautiful platform for those who would believe it and try it. So of course, we recognize our leaders who exerted more effort. And I was lucky that I was one of the 1,003 of these leaders. So if you are, the arrangement of the seat, okay, depends to your rank. Okay, people here in front, they're earning up to 200 million pesos, okay, per month. These are the people in France. So I think in rupees, that is like 300 million per month. So Riway International is just 13 years, but it already helped thousands of people all over the world to change their life. And it gave me the chance, since I am Team Elite PAVO, okay, to be, my photo to be in the Riway magazine. So it's like a Forbes, you know, a Forbes magazine. What's that? They will recognize you. Actually, in face-to-face, they will recognize your effort in front of thousands of people, international audience. So if you look at our own situation right now, how many years you have been doing the same thing and you don't get a satisfying result? How many years being an employee? How many years you're doing this business? Why not try Riway International this time? Pure placenta is the answer to our to COVID. Actually, in just 1 or 2 or 3 bottles, we can be protected from COVID. And this was one of the overseas training in our team alone. So you see here, those who can sit in front, that was last year, February 2020, when we were in Kuala Lumpur. We were 5 days there. After the training with the CEO, Mr. Lim Boon Hong, the Bill Gates of Asia, there were 12 of us from our own team. Okay, Team Enrich. And after that, we had 1 day to train these leaders, so that when we came back in the Philippines, we also trained the people in our own group and team. So who can sit in front here are only the team elites. That's how Riway International regard the leaders. That's how Riway International respect the effort and give value to the leaders who exerted more effort. And if you can see me here, I was at the edge. I mean, in front, like there. But I already was, of course, attracting that anytime soon I will be in front. Okay, so that's really a very good and this is our CEO for those who are new. He is considered as the Bill Gates of Asia at the age right now. He's only 46-year-old, but he in Philippines alone helped more than 300,000 of Filipinos already changed their life, and few of those are here in this room. So as I've said, you see, you look here from Singapore, this is just for 2018. India is not here. What is the percentage of diabetic people in your country? Serbia, big and small businesses there are closing down. Business people are so hopeless and desperate. Sweden, Japan is already here, and of course Philippines. So you see, in just 10 years, the revenue multiplied by 3,000 times after 10 years. For 10 years, we only have one product, and that is Pure Placenta. It made Rayway International a US multi-billion company because they produce another beauty product, okay, for 3 years already. That's why Rayway International has two products, beauty product and food supplement, which is stem cell in capsule. Can you see, have you found a company with this product alone, okay, makes produce billions of sales every single month in those countries, plus the countries and states that we don't have the office yet. So you see if the potential of the market right now, you still belong to a pioneer. However, if you will not decide today, next month, next week next year might be too late for you. People will be the first who will do this in your own city, in your own family. So this is now Rayway International for 13 years. We are in these countries, fast growing. So if you want to be a part of a US multi-billion company, ask the people ask the person who invited you. And now, yeah, say congratulations, you know already the secret of rich and famous. Every account that you have in Rayway International is like a goose laying golden eggs every single month. And I would like you guys to I would like us to see, okay, I would like to recognize, not formally, okay, the leaders who exerted more effort this month. Can we give a round of applause to the group of Miss Elvie? Are you still there? Okay. To hit 2-star is so difficult. This is the hardest. And we have here Miss Joy Albius. Her husband is planning to open a market in Hungary. Next week, he will be flying there. And of course, why? Because he himself and his siblings experience, okay, how this amazing product saved them, you see, from a lifetime medication. And of course, our Diamond 2-star also, Miss Tess Benviaje. Can we give these two ladies a round of applause? You know, Tess just revealed to me that this month it gave her, sorry, Miss Tess, I'm going to expose how much you earn this June. That is in pesos, 200,000, more than 200,000 pesos. That's like almost 2 sets of the product. So you see, in this time of pandemic, who can earn this product? In lakhs, in Indian rupees, this is like 4 lakhs, more than 4 lakhs, or let's say in peso, in dollars, it's almost 5,000 US dollar. Okay, and of course, their leader who never say no to her leaders, okay, to support all her leaders during Sundays, holidays, morning, evening, day, or time. Our Diamond 3 stars, newest Diamond 3 stars. She is actually one of the pioneers. One of the pioneers here in the Philippines. Can we give a round of applause to Miss Elvie? That is so difficult, you know, to reach this rank, you see. And of course, this is the fast-growing group of Miss Awen. Okay, congratulations to her. She is actually a Diamond 3-star also, and with her, she has this lieutenant. Okay, in different parts of the Philippines also, and then they also have. They never stop also. They never stop. So these are the hardworking leaders of Miss Awen. And this month, the newest in her group, Diamond 2-star, is Miss Mavi Bautista. Can we give her a round of applause? It's so difficult, guys, to hit this rank. If you have idea that to become 1-star, you have a total sale, your whole group, you have a total sale of 1 million pesos. Okay, 1 million pesos, that's 20 lakhs or 20,000 US dollar. So congratulations to them. And of course, also the fast growing group of our Diamond 3-star DC Dallas. Can we give her a round of applause? The newest, okay, Diamond 2 stars in her group is from Serbia, Doc Visna. Congratulations.
Congrats,
Yeah.
Doc.
Thank you, thank you, thank
Serbia
you.
and Croatia. And
Congratulations.
yeah, that is to her very supportive direct
Thank
sponsor,
you.
Miss Jane, the Diamond 1-star, who did everything from the encoding, placement, and all 12 midnight. Can we give her a round
Thank you,
of applause?
Jane.
Thank you,
And they
Jane,
have-
very much. Thank you.
And they have this Miss Star who is now in Texas, okay, also doing sharing the business there. And of course, her hubby, an American Diamond 2-star, Mr. Darden and Miss Tess. Can we give their group a round of applause?
In less
Okay,
than a
guys.
year.
In less than a year, they grow fast. So what I'm trying to say is this opportunity is for all, regardless of age, regardless of educational background. If you want, okay, to have, to have a very good career, to have an international business, try Reway International. Create a life that you want. Okay, I would create a life that you want. So here in Reway International, we don't sell the product. Okay, we don't sell the product. But we share about the awareness of the product, because we take the product, we protect our health, we protect our family, and then we share the awareness of this or the effect of this to our family and friends, and they get a business account. And here we develop leaders. That's why we have regular meetings and trainings, because here, learn until you know, do until you can. So whether it will cost you blood, tears, challenges, mistakes, joy, okay, the reward in Reway International is overwhelming. And many of us, when we embrace the culture, when we do the business, or rather the mission seriously, we have now a sense of security, because every account that we have, we can pass to our children, to the next generation. Why? Reway International is just starting in the world. Stem cell is now trending. And take note, in few years, stem cells will replace operation, chemo, insulin. Now, before I wrap up, okay, how many in your family are taking medication for a lifetime? How many in your family are getting older every day? How many of your friends' businesses are closing down? How many of them are hopeless or depressed? Would you care to share about this opportunity? Because you can be an angel to them, wherever part of the world they are. Okay, so that's it from me. And thank you so much, guys. As I've mentioned, congratulations for being here, and do not delay your success. What you can decide for today can change your life and the life of the people that you will tap. Good day, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
so
Alden.
much.
Thank you, Tita.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Tita Terry. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you
Good
so
night.
much for attending this Zoom.